Okay, we're going to do a day at the grocery store, and we're going to make believe that we're going to go to the grocery store, and I'm going to teach you some things about some food labels. It was during a study made by a graduate of Texas A&M University that went on to found the largest offshore catering company in the world that feeds all the guys on the offshore rigs. He was a dietitian, but he also owned a company called SRAM, Offshore Catering, and he provided all the meals to the offshore workers. And he found out that they were eating terribly, that these guys were dying left and right of blocked arteries and all this stuff because they'd been eating meat and potatoes for a long time. And these guys were from Texas and Louisiana, in a place where, meat and potatoes are just a common meal. So there was no getting around that. So he found out that he could change the ingredients and not the menu. They went to 2% milk, they went to 2% cheese, they went to a lot of things, they went to low salt, and there wasn't a lot of grumbling because nobody really noticed the change. They just changed the ingredients, they didn't really change the diet. Now, when you go and you buy something, here we have Kroger creamy peanut butter. On the back, I don't know if you can get this or not, but I'll describe it and we'll see if we can get a close-up, see if you can get this. On the back is your food label, and this is federal standard on all foods. Now, the important things on this food label are the following. Number one is serving size. Because some of these things, the serving is like 1 teaspoon, and who eats a teaspoon of this or that? On this peanut butter here, it's 2 tablespoons, so that would be enough for a sandwich. Now, the next important thing down is calories and calories from fat. Now, the second thing we're going to do, we're going to show you the difference. This has per serving has 190 calories, and from that, 140 of it is from fat. So you got 140 divided by 190 equals 0. Let's do that again. 140 divided by 190 equals 0.73. That means 73 or 73% of the calories that you get out of this food, you're getting out of fat. The magic number you're looking for is 0.333, 1/3. You want 1/3 of the calories to be from fat or less, and then this becomes a healthy food, and it's better for you if you're watching food labels. Now, we're going to do another one here in a minute, but down here, okay, and then you got total fat. This is RDA, required daily allowance, so it means the minimums you can have or the maximums you can have. It means what you're supposed to have, and this provides 25% of your needs per day. Saturated fat 16%. Now down here, the important thing down here, cholesterol 0%, that's nice, and sodium 150 milligrams, which you wouldn't think they put salt in peanut butter, but they put salt in everything. They put salt in 7-Up. It's got 6% of sodium, so that's okay. Total carbohydrates, if you're into that, dietary fiber, sugar, protein, okay, yeah, down the way. So as a fat food, this isn't great. As a sodium food, it's okay, 6% is okay, depending on what else you eat in a day. There you go. Now, we have a container of Yoplait strawberry kiwi yogurt. Oh, I love this stuff. On the back of that, we've got calories 170, calories from fat 15. So we've got 15 divided by 170 equals 8%. That was what, 73%? This is 8. This stuff's good for you in the way of fat calories. And you can, all your things that have food labels have this. Some of your meat doesn't, some of your other products don't, but a lot of everything does now by federal standards has to have these labels. So as a fat food and cholesterol builder and artery blocker, less than 1/3, less than 0.33. Carry a little calculator. If you can do math in your head, you can get it pretty close. Cholesterol 3%, yada yada. Sodium 3%. That's real good. Now here's something on here that's really noteworthy. Potassium. Potassium is real good for your electrolytes. It's good for you, good for cardiac patients. Bananas are high in potassium, so it's just a good thing to eat. And so even though this has so much potassium, that this has a potassium rating where the peanut butter didn't have a potassium rating. So potassium is good. But the thing is, read up on this stuff. Know when you go shopping, because I went the other day and I bought some Alfredo sauce, and one of them was 38% sodium. I ended up with one with 14% sodium, one was like 85% fat from calories, and I ended up with one around a third of fat from calories. So just by looking at the labels, I could pick one that was better. They taste the difference. I mean, come on, you throw a little garlic in there, you throw some pepper in there, you throw some Italian seasoning in there. You know, if you can cook it all, you can make it taste the same. But when you start out with lard, you end up with lard. You start out with something that's really high in this stuff, and you end up with it. So this is a quick lesson on diet and shopping and stuff to get you started. And then from here we'll go into the next step.